A day. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. So. Right here feels weird. Sorry I didn't post yesterday. I literally fell asleep at I went to bed at 6, 7, and then didn't wake up until whatever, right? Yeah, so I woke up at 9:30, right before my alarm. Too, I was up for forever. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so holy crap. So yesterday, let's see, it was church and whatnot, right? So Sophie didn't come back till later, but I got up, I just chilled in my bed. I watched, Sam and Colby came out with a new video where they went to, there's an island in, Southern America that is just, called the Baby Doll Island, because a bunch of, haunted dolls are there, and then people leave dolls as offerings, and it's, there's a million dolls there, and it's super freaky. But they went there, and they investigated some whatever. It did not seem haunted at all. Their video was kind of silly. But it was super cool. They featured apparently the biggest Spanish creator on YouTube, which I, being an American, totally forgot that people don't speak English, which is awesome. It was super. I was watching the whole time, and he seemed super cool. If only I could speak Spanish or understand Spanish. I don't need to speak it. I really want to learn Spanish. It'd be easy because I know French. But anyway, so yeah, I did that. I got dressed, and I told Chloe, I was like, hey, I'm wearing my blue dress, but she also has the same dress. I was like, do you want to twin? And she was like, absolutely. So we twinned. And then I think, yeah, we walked together to church, just us, because Sophie wasn't there. I don't think, yeah, no, we just walked together, and then Megan and I think Lainey walked together. I'm not sure. No, Lainey didn't come to church. Dang, bro. But yeah, so we went to church. Me and Chloe skipped second hour. Lainey gave a talk. It was awesome. Lainey gave a talk. Her mom was there, which was super funny. So after we skipped second hour, me and Chloe just go eat at the Kank. And so we did. We ate food at the Kank. We ate and chit-chatted together. And then I think we parted ways after that. Sophie showed up. Oh, what did we do? We did something together. Oh, that's right. Wait, I'm trying to remember. So I was hanging out with Chloe, and I know we left the Kank just by ourselves. But, and then we ran into Megan and Lainey. And then I hung out with Lainey for a bit, because at 6 there was a Relief Society devotional thing we were gonna watch, and they were bringing canes, so I was like, yeah, I'll go. And then, yeah, because then I left Chloe, and I just hung out with Lainey, and then I got mac and cheese, and then I was like, I did not want to watch that thing, but I was there for Lainey, because she didn't want me to leave, or whatever, right? So, freaking, yes. Yeah, I watched it with Lainey, got canes, then I left when it was over, because I was tired. I was exhausted. I woke up at 11:30, and I was exhausted by 6. I was ready to go to bed. And so I literally went to my room, and I was like, oh, maybe I should do some schoolwork, but I was like, I don't really, whatever. And then yeah, it was 6:37, and I hit that pillow, and I was out. Honk shoeing. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. And then I had my window open and everything, and then I think I woke up around 8 to Sophie having turned off my light by my sink light or whatever, and I look around, I'm and the window's closed and everything. I was like, how long have I been out? I was only out for, I think I woke up around 8:30 or whatever. I was only out for a bit. And then I wake up and I realize, crap, I have homework that I have to do. I have the religion attendance thing, so I did that real quick, and then I kind of read a bit, and then I passed out again. Did I tell you guys that? I woke up and then I passed out again. I've been really anxious, like really anxious. I think it's that mission call, because I keep having dreams about like my mission call, and I get called to some dinky place in America. That's stressing me out. Oh, it's gonna come true. It's whatever. I don't care. Wherever I go is where I go. But yeah, holy crap. I've been like stressing out about that. And then there's some drama between me and this girl and like her ex, which it's literally high school drama. It's so dumb. But anyway, so I've been kind of stressed out about that, and I keep dreaming about situations, so it sucks. They're not nightmares or anything. It's just, it's not a good dream, and they're stressful, and I wake up with a lot of anxiety. But yeah, so holy crap. So yeah, I went to bed. Then I woke up this morning, 9:30, whatever, just played on my phone. Sophie was gone, so I was like, I just listened to stuff out loud. And then I forgot to plug my iPad in. So like, I get up, get dressed, and I realized I forgot to plug my iPad in, and I was like, ugh, I want to like work at the library or whatever, right? So I plug it in, and then I'm like, I'll come back, eat at the Kinks, then swing by my dorm, and then head to the library. And so I like literally walked out the door. I headed to religion or whatever, right? And I called my mom on the way there because I wanted to talk about some drama or whatever. She's my wall. I got to talk to her because if I talk to anyone else here, then I'm just going to be talking behind people's backs, and that sucks. But yeah, so I talked to her. Vented a bit. Not really, just chit-chatted. And then I had to get to class, and so I was like, bye, Mom. And then I was in class, and I had like to figure out FHE, and so I was like figuring that out, but I was also like, we were gonna go to the volleyball game, but we had to get enough people to go, but I didn't stress that enough, so I got some people's hopes up because we ended up not going, which is super sad. Like, I feel horrible about it. I should have been really clear. Ugh, I feel bad. Anyway, so I was like doing that, and then Havruta, and then I was like, we were in doing because we do Havruta every day. We're like I had to do my Havruta thing where I led the discussion and whatnot. Well, me and my partner. So today, some guy was leading the discussion, but like he had to they give us like the set of scriptures in the New Testament, and then we have to read through them and talk about them, and then bring our ideas to the table, right? That's basically what Havruta is. And so I did that, and I did that, but like you have to get with a partner, and a partner, right? So you had 2 girls space me, and then 2 guys space guy, and so one guy got up and then sat next to me in front of me to like have Ruta or whatever, because we have to be in pairs. He doesn't want us to do 3s or whatever, right? And so I did that. So he like, he was the guy who was like in charge of it, so he was like spitting off like spiritual like facts and whatnot. I was like, that's a great insight. I didn't even think about that. Although I did bring up the fact that I like because we were talking about the living bread, and like Jesus talking about how like eat of my flesh and my blood, and like to renew, I don't know, basically the sacrament, right? Or if you're like, I don't know what religion it does it, but like, you know, where they like take the sip of the wine or whatever, right? Christening. I think it's part of christening. Is that Catholic? I don't know. But yeah, basically that stuff or whatever, right? But yeah. So I remember me, Lainey, Audrey, and Chloe, we were outside on Sunday because it was like warm out, and so we were sitting outside in the sun. That's what we did. That's where the blank was. I was like, there's something happened in between there. I can't remember what, but that's what happened. Anyway, back to this. So I was talking about, because they talk about how like they mentioned the manna in the Old Testament, like the Moses and those guys in the wilderness. I forget what they're called. Are they called the Jews? I don't remember. But basically they were like, we're hungry, and then literal bread fell from the sky, and they were like, we want meat or whatever. But anyway, he talked about, I was like, I think it's cool that that's kind of like a symbolism, like Jesus is the bread that fell from the sky. And then he went like, 2 dots clicked for him and he went, that's right, and this, and like literally want to ramble. And then he shared to the whole class about like, well, I was reading this, I was like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, you're welcome. If I hadn't said something about that, you wouldn't have said that. So, would have made the connection. So I'm literally amazing. Anyway, so I did that, and then after, I wanted to call my mom, but I was like, oh, she's probably still working out. So I went to the kink, and I ate food. And, did I eat food? Did I eat food? Yeah, I ate food. I went to the kink, and I ate food, and then I came back. I didn't set an alarm for my laundry. I'm doing laundry right now, that's why I'm here. Because it's just easier. Anyway. So yeah, what did I do? I went to, the wizard, and what did I do? Oh, I went to the kink, I ate food, just by myself. I was wearing, dude, I got complimented on my outfit so many times today. I was wearing blue leggings with like a white bodysuit and then green, like crop hoodie. Dude, I forgot today, I forgot that guys, today's my baby's birthday, St. Patty's Day. I forgot you're supposed to wear green on St. Patty's Day, or that's like a thing people do, or whatever, right? Like, I know it's a thing, but I just, like, as I was getting dressed, I didn't even think about it. I just wore green because it went with, like, the only pair of pants I had left, which were blue. But yeah, so I was like, I literally, I'm, like, walking back from my religion class, and I'm like, a lot of people are wearing green. Why is everyone matching today? Yeah, I was a bit slow today. But anyway, went to the kink. After the kink, went to my room, grabbed some stuff, and then I was like, I chilled for like a couple seconds, not really. I was like, if I chilled longer, I would have stayed, not done anything. But I was like, okay, I gotta go. And so I went to the library, forced myself to go to the library. I was carrying my art project because I wanted to, like, I felt like I needed to do a little bit more shading on, like, this part of it. It's not with me. I have a picture of it. It's on my phone, so you guys can't see it. But yeah, so sorry, my ear. So, like, I was bringing that, but it's really windy, so I was, like, bending. I'm, like, holding it against myself, because I didn't bring my, like, actual pad, because I'm, like, I don't need to carry that, but I should have, because it was bending everywhere. Good thing you can't tell in the picture. But yeah, so I was walking with that. I walked to the library. I did that. I'm meant to talk to my mom about it, but, so I pay for my own Spotify because my mom has the family plan for Spotify, which can have up to 6 members, but, like, she refuses to let me listen to explicit music, because even though, it would just be turned on for me. I've already, like, had arguments about this, because she says it's against her morals, so since she's paying, I have to abide by her morals, which I think is bullcrap, but whatever. But anyway, so I was like, fine, I'm a student, I get a pretty nice discounted price for it, so I was like, fine, I'll pay for Spotify for myself. And I did. I bought it last year, right before Taylor Swift's, like, right when Taylor Swift's album came out, because it was mostly explicit. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm buying my own Spotify, and I did. I bought my own Spotify, I pay for it and everything. It's like $6 a month, it's not that bad. I use it all the time. But my brother was texting me, and he's like, hey, can I have your school email to, like, get 50% off of, like, Spotify and stuff? I was like, I don't know if that, I was like, I would love to, but I don't know if that would work, because I've already used the school email to, like, get 50% off, but, I mean, I don't know. I was like, I could also just let you, like, use my account too, so that way you can whatever. I was like, just make your own playlist and don't touch mine. And so he did. So he uses my account now, and he's like all his playlists and whatnot, right? And so, but the thing is, the reason why the family plan is so great is because I can't listen to music the same time he's listening to music on the account. So there's just, like, that's why the family plan exists, right? Because Spotify wants you to listen, not have one person, like, multiple people on one account. So, like, if I play song, then it cuts his song off, and then he has to, like, he plays his song. But yeah, so I can't hear the song across, like, whatever, right? So I was in the library or whatever. I was listening to music. I was like gonna listen to music and do stuff, and then I like realized it cut off, and I like looked down and like, oh, Will's listening to music right now, and so I was like, okay. So I just was like, okay, whatever. I can go to YouTube. I don't need to like whatever, right? And so I freaking went to YouTube, and I just like put on, I think, some Reddit stories or whatever. I'm not really sure, but I put on some Reddit stories, and frick, what did I do? Sorry. I put on Reddit stories, and I just did my art. I finished my art project, art piece or whatever. I didn't have a pen, so I had to use my micron pens, if you know what that is. They're like they're like Sharpie with the micro tips, but they're like art. They're for art or whatever. They sucked, but they gave some like okay shadowing. But yeah, so I did that, and then I was sitting there, and I was like, well, I didn't realize I didn't have homework due for physics. I don't have a physics thing due Wednesday, so like everything's due like Thursday, Friday. So I was like, I really have nothing to do. And then I was like, I talked to my mom earlier, and I was talking about like, because she asked if I'd like applied for anything back here, and I was like, oh, I totally forgot about that. And so I was like, you know what, I'm sitting here, might as well look at like, because I want to work with the zoo animals later on. So I was like, let me see if I can get a job at the zoo. And so I applied for 2 jobs today. One is like a preschool kind of like zoo thing where like I go and I teach like little kids about the zoo and animals and stuff like that. So I think that'd be like I'd go 2 places and I'd teach them about it or whatever, right? Or maybe they'd come here and I'd teach. I don't know exactly what that was. I read the editor description or whatever, so I know what it is, but I don't know exactly how it would happen. The only like requirement is to have a high school like diploma, have graduated high school. Like they're like, it'd be great if you like had a college grad, had a whatever, but like it's the only hard requirement is like to be graduated from high school, which I am, and to like have some skills in that whatever thing. And I've taught people. I literally am taking public speaking. I have to give talks in church, so I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with teaching. I forgot to mention I've tutored people too. Yeah, I did tutoring in, I got paid to tutor some kid in whatever it's called, because NHS, you can get hours by tutoring, and so I tutored this girl, and then after my hours were done, her mom was like, let me pay you to keep tutoring my kid, and so I got paid to tutor, so I should have added that. Oh well, I already turned it in. But yeah, I've tutored before and stuff like that, so okay. I'm gonna call them a week from now. So next Monday I'll call them and be like, hey. But yeah, and then I applied for another thing, which is like the zoo education whatever thing, where I'd actually be like handling the animals, and I would be like teaching kids or people like about stuff. I think that, I'm not exactly where that would be. I think, because I'm thinking of like, you know, those like little corners where they're like, oh hey, look at this. I think that's what it would be. And again, that was like, it was part-time. Both of these are part-time. And like that, again, that was like the only hard requirement was like have a high school diploma, and I was like, I've got that. So yeah, I think I should. And one of them was posted, one of the listings was posted in January, and one of the ones was posted like literally last week. So hopefully, and I put my date as like May 1st, 2025. I hope that works. I don't know how long it will only take a couple days to get back. My parents are picking me up. I don't know. I just knew I couldn't do April because I'm like, the last week of April is like when I'm going back or whatever, right? So just put May 1st. But yeah, I would love, and then that was all I applied to today. It took me like 2 hours because I had to like go through everything. But yeah, so but it'd be awesome if I could work for the zoo, because I was looking at the internships. They didn't have any open yet, or maybe I was too late or whatever, but the internships you don't get paid for, and there's and they're college credit normally, so like I'd want to like set that up with BYU so I would get the credits, so that way I could like do something like that or whatever. But yeah, it's mainly for college kids. So I had fun. I did enjoy applying to that stuff. I would love to work at a zoo because build up my resume, right? I gotta look at other. I might try and look at other like dog grooming stuff. Like if I can hands-on stuff with animals would be great. But I do want to get paid, so like I don't want to do any like internships right now. I like might do internships when I get back from a mission because definitely need to volunteer and stuff like that. But yeah, just working with animals would be a great. If I could get paid to work with animals, that'd be amazing. If not, then I'll probably either do like, I'm thinking grocery store or like a clothing store or something, because I kind of don't want to like ever go back to fast food. So yeah. Anyway, looking at that, and then I pretty much finished around like 3:30, and I was like, I've got literally nothing else to do. Let me just head back to the dorm and just chill out. So I headed back to the dorm. I called my mom on the way, and I told her about stuff and whatnot. And yeah, I went back to my room. I called my mom, and I was like, okay, Mom, I'm gonna eat food, so bye. And so I ate some food, watched some TV, and then I laid in bed, and then Chloe called me, and I was like, hey, girl, what you doing? Because we were gonna go to the kink at 5:30. I was like, hey, girl, what you doing? She was like, hey, Pooks, you want to go do something? And I was like, sure. And then I went into her room, and we just talked until 5:30. It was only like 34. It was only like an hour or whatever, right? And then we went to the kink together with Megan. And then at the kink, we met Eli, Colin, Noah, baby girl Noah, and some other friends of Eli's. Oh, and then Sophie eventually joined us too. But yeah, I had fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, no, I had fun. And then after that was when like I found out it was like, okay, not enough people wanted to go to the volleyball game, because we had to get 10 people or more, because tickets, if you had a group of 10 or more, tickets were only $5 a person, and Heather was going to pay for it. Sister Pope was going to pay for it or whatever, right? And so I was like, and she was like, yeah. And so instead I was like, hey, so at 7 we're just gonna do a study session, just like a study / hangout session. I'll have food. I just bought powdered donuts and Chex Mix. Yeah, and we just chilled and hung out. So yeah, there were some people there that's actually never shown up to FHE before, but they showed up then. Yeah, and then Jackson, I think, joined us. Carson joined us, like, right at the end. Dallin was there, kind of right over. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. And then Jackson left, and then I said good night to Megan, and then Sophie's upstairs, and then I took a shower, and now I'm doing laundry. So that's been my day. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm going to do more physics homework. I'm going to be, like, studying physics, but, like, looking through the homeworks. Studying physics. You guys want to know how many questions I got right on my 10-question test that I just had? 4 out of 10. 40%? Same as the first test. So, no improvement. Whatever. I don't care. But my grade has been bumped up to a 70 now, so I've got that C minus. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah. Religion, I didn't realize on one of my assignments, I got a 70, like a 76. I got like a 76 because I like missed something. I guess I didn't talk enough about the literary analysis of the New Testament. I was really confused. Because I could have, going through my thing, I'm like, I talked about the literary stuff, like I did, whatever, it doesn't matter, I'll still get a B, I'll just do better on the next one, and I'll end with a high B, so, whatever, should have A's in everything but, physics, 105, 107, I'm at a 94, but with the rest of, like, the stuff, it should bump me up to, 96, which is what I need to get an A, insane. Because right now, 94 in that class, I have a high B. Yeah, I'm 2 points away from an A minus, which is crazy. But anyway, so yeah. I'm, whatever. But yeah, so tomorrow's physics. I've got physics in the morning too, so I'll go to the library, study physics, and I think I'll probably, I have a religion thing due Wednesday, which is like the scripture journal, so I'll probably just go ahead and do that, and then probably something else or whatever, right? But yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow. Yeah, and then I only have to, Wednesday I have to go to Salt Lake, and then that's like my only exhausting day, because on Thursday I only have, I have like one thing due. I have like one thing due, and I don't have my lab or my freaking public speaking class. And then Friday we have off. So Friday we're going to IKEA. That's getting me through the week. So next week or the week after is when I get my mission call. Isn't that crazy? I'm excited. Yeah. I really just want to get it now. It's gonna be like the first week of April, or like finals week when I end up getting it. Cause that's the same thing happened for Morgan. She submitted hers like around the same time as me, and then she didn't get her call until finals week. So, that sucks because I'm literally so stressed out about that. I didn't think I was, but I keep having dreams about it. Like last night I had a dream where my dad taunted me, saying like, haha, you're going to Illinois, haha, you're going to Michigan, haha, or whatever, right? And then he would be like, JK, that's where your grandpa went. JK, that's where your grandma went. I went, what? Yeah, my dad wouldn't leave me alone about it. Yeah, I told my mom about that. Anyway, I'm really tired and thirsty, and I think my laundry's almost done, so I'm gonna go. Bye!